Hello, welcome to weight training. We're just going to take 3 breaths up to get a big full breath. Inhale, lift. You can lift up your heels on this. And then one more. Really good. Grab your dynaband or your elastic tubing. We're going to take a dynaband, medium to heavy overhead, pull down, and we're going to get that body warmed up. Hello. Good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. Now this is an exercise for the upper body, and if you care to add on a lower body movement, you could add on the heels raising at the same time that the arms pull down, and wide, and you exhale. And just a few notes, every single toe has equal weight. That is a safe way to train your ankle. And another cue is that the shoulder blades are down the back, even when our arms are overhead. So we're going to take 5 more, 4, 3, 2, we got it, and 1. Really good. Let the band come on the back side of your body. So I'll just turn so you can see. Take your palms and face them up. I like grabbing extra slack out of the way. Now let's do a breaststroke. We're going to do a wide to narrow one. And the first few of all of these band ones, it's okay to adjust your hands. You're ultimately looking, we're doing 20 reps total. You're ultimately looking for a tension that will make you fatigued in the 20 reps, but it won't make you lose form. So if you care to add on, this is 6, we're going to open up our legs. And on the 7th one, I'm going to add on a squat. That's an option. 8, you can also leave that out if you need to. 9, or you could do your calf raises instead. All right, now 10, but go the other way. So go forward. Good. So this is still breaststroke, but we're going to go forward. And 3, good. Breathing in your nose if you can. 4, breathing out your nose if you can. Fuller breath than you do in your normal activity. This is our time to give attention to our mind-body breath. Oh, I love it. Hello, good morning. Now, just in time for a little stretch. So I'm going to put this around my neck, grab a sip, and we're going to do a little stretch. The stretch is interlace fingers up the low back. Go up with your arms. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now I'm going to grab a medium band. This one's heavy, so we're going to do some bicep curls. Actually this one will do. I've got 2 gray ones. One's medium, one's heavy. So a medium band on this. I'll show you one heel in the middle. If you need more tension, it'll be 2 heels in the middle. Equal tail lengths. 4. Good. 5. Now some cues. Knees are soft. 6. Spine is tall. 7. Breath is full. 8. Through the nose. 9. And out the nose. All these little biological cues, all these cues help the biology in various ways. So your nervous system gets a really good charge, your parasympathetic nervous system. Breathing in and out. You want to feel that you expand in the torso with the breath. Good. Your shoulders are down the back. So it's helping to train that during your day. If you feel this happening, your body recognizes that as something it wants to correct and put the shoulders down the back. 5, your knees are long but soft. 4, 3, we know when we take these full breaths, it helps our happy hormones kick in. Our own little pharmacy kicks in. All right, now we're going to let that go and just kind of shake it out. This is an informal release of tension. Now, one hand goes behind your head with the band. One hand goes behind your back. I'm going to grab some of that slack though, so it's not near my feet. Okay. Now the first one, check your band tension. Does that feel good? Do you need more slack? Do you need less slack? Your head should move freely because your neck isn't tense. There is a little rib down movement for your abdominals to support your back. It's a controlled up and a controlled down. 9, That's already 10. If you care to add on, you could do a heel raise with this too. I like to just control it here, make sure I'm not like plopping down to the ground. Speaking of plopping, when you sit in chairs, you want to make sure you're not plopping. You don't want to hear a thud when you walk downstairs with your feet, and you don't want to hear a thud when you sit in a chair. You want to work the muscles as they decelerate your body. And take 4 more. And 3. So just keep that in mind during your day. 2, work your muscles as they land you downstairs in chairs. Take this one. Take the other one. All right, we are going, I'm going to grab more band there. Okay, push up. Now I have 2 loose, so I'm going to grab more band. All right, up. And 3. Well, hello. And 4. 5. Just walking on through the set. 6, like she owns the set. 7. Now this is the back of the arm. 8, this helps us get out of low chairs. It helps if we were to fall. This is the arm that usually catches us. Okay, take 10 more. Try to lengthen that elbow up all the way. Good. There's a little ab tone you've got. You're breathing in fully. All right, we've got 5 more. Now, if it were to be getting too hard, just give yourself a little slack in the back with the band. Try 3 more. Breathing in and out. 2. Take 1 more. Woo! Now, I'm going to take this out of the way anywhere you want, but we're going to do a little knocking on the door of life. This is a Qigong move, and I know I show this one a lot. It is a quick way, because your arms are crossing the midline, it's a quick way to calm the activity in the right and left side of the brain and to release tension. So 4, kind of make sure that you're not holding on to tension somewhere else in your body that you don't need it. All right, perfect. Now we're going to take a medium to light band. I'm going to choose a lighter band. So it'll be a lateral raise, and that will be out to the side. And if you want a sip, grab a sip. And we're going to put our foot on the band. And I like the heel because it makes sure it doesn't snap out. So I'm going to be adjusting on the first view to find that good length. I don't really need to have the arm going higher than the shoulder. We don't. And we're going to control it on the way down. You can tell I'm not literally to the side. I'm slightly in front of my body, just slightly. So that's called the scapular plane. That's the way the scapula can easier stay on your back in a healthy place. Good. Knees soft. All right, we're standing tall. That's training our spinal muscles where we want them to be. That's when happy hormones kick in. The posture will influence your breathing and will influence your happy hormones. So dopamine, epinephrine. All right, try 4 more. Doing great. It's like a little bit of a lift in your heart. Lifted heart. And we're going to do the other side. So this is I like to change feet too. Your heel is on the band, and you may have to adjust on the first 1 or 2. So that's okay. That's okay. That's what's really nice about the band. Good. And I like that you're not leaning away. You're not leaning away from the arm to do the lift. It's just the shoulder. If you were to glance, you can see that hand is in your peripheral vision. It's not behind you. Good. Your wrist is solid. Breathing fully in and out. Take this opportunity. Good. Breathing fully in and out. All right, we're going to do 10 more of these, and we are controlling the band on the way down. We're working the negative. Good. So you have a workout on the way up and on the way down. Good, Jean. Looks solid. And good. This shoulder is soft. There's no need for it to be up the ear, up towards the ear. 17. Good. I love the strong shoulders. Good. 19. 20. Really good. Now this is a fun stretch. Take your arms wide on that band. Go up and behind. Oh, that feels so good. The trick with this is your elbows can stay long, and because the band stretches, if it's really hard, you just widen the band in that hard spot. 2 more. and then we're going to do some fabulous chest stretches. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to take a position that feels like a stretch for you. Somewhere like a Y usually works well. Breathe in fully. Your heart is getting that breath. Now a little lower. Breathe in. And a little lower. Breathe in. All right, here we go. Inhale. And then exhale. Let that go. I'm going to get a heavier band, heavier to medium, and we're going to stand on that band. Both heels for most of us, and it's okay to modify with one heel. Should we, yeah, there we go. Palms towards your thighs, heels on. And on this one, they don't even have to be touching. The heels could be a little bit like a couple inches apart. Both tails are equal. Bend your elbows up. Let me adjust my shirt. Okay, 2. Now, upright rows. So let me explain this one. Look at your wrist if you're not sure. The wrists are in line with your forearms. There's no need to force the wrist down. It'll actually feel bad on the wrist. So your wrist is in line with your forearm. I mean, it's kind of like an angled out position. So that means my handles are even kind of diagonal. The elbows are higher than the wrist. You're not letting the wrist, right here, you're not letting the wrist go higher than your elbows. All right, now stand tall. Here we go. Good. See if that feels good. Breathe in fully. I'm going to do a knee check here. The knees are soft. Good. The neck is soft. A little check through the body. All right, try 5 more. 4 more. And you want to feel shoulders and biceps. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Really good. Let go of that for a moment. We're going to grab a sip and we're going to come back up to a wide, narrow position. The band is behind your upper back. I like right around the scapula. I like to grab that extra. Start with a bit of a wider stance in case you want to add on. Now, at first, go out with your exhale and into return. Now go forward. So we'll also call it wide, narrow. Good. Wide and narrow. Now we'll do a body scan. The neck is easy. You could move it. Good. The knees are long but soft. If you care to add on, you can also sit and my heart is forward and sit. Now, you don't have to add that on. You could do a calf raise instead. Another trick is you can sit up against a wall and do them. So I want you to find what works for you. You know what's going on with your body. Good. I'm up here just serving a buffet of moves, and you want to make sure they feel great on your joints. No joints hurt, but the muscles feel challenged, and the breathing is full. Good. Good. I like it. And an energy of wellness. So you're setting a tone of wellness, strength, capability, agility, elasticity, balance, control. You're setting up that energy in your mind. And 1 more. 1 more. That's it. Good job. Take a little, let's take that out of the way. Take a little stretch called half moon. One of my favorites. So we've got some lateral flexion in every single class. This is called lateral flexion. Your spine likes certain movements every day to stay healthy, and this is one of them. It's called lateral flexion. Now we're going to rotate down. You're as young as your spine, is a saying in yoga and Pilates. So we take good care of our body. It is our vehicle for awakening. Open up the torso. Breathe in. Okay, take an inhale and you're going to go up. I like to think of going over a fence. So you're going up and over. Now the foot adds on a little extra. The whole lateral side is getting stretch, lateral chain. Breathe into this rib cage. The ribs should expand. There's a thing called 1 lung breathing where you're sending the breath to one side. Expand that side. Now rotate down. And then rotate up. Breathe in. This is going to feel so good for posture. It helps prevent rounded shoulders. and it helps the low back. All right, take an inhale, and then just notice how tall do you feel, how expansive and open. Isn't it just wonderful? Now we're gonna add on some moves here. Let's take a seat with a heavy band, but have a medium one nearby. So take a seat with a heavy band, but have a medium nearby. If you care to go down in that functional youth challenge, good, Jean, that was terrific. You did it before I said it. One way to do it is kind of like a reverse lunge. Then you have a seat. Awesome, girl. Okay, that's really good. I love it. No hands, but if you have to touch, just count, and then it gets less and less, fewer and fewer. Wrap that heavy band around your feet. Cross the band like an X. Sit up tall and pull. Here we go. Exhale, 2, 3. Good. I am going to turn to face you a little bit more, guys. 5. Now, this is a little exercise for the back muscles too. You can tell they have to be upright. The erector spinae, your shoulder blades are down the back. Your nose is behind your sternum, which is another way of saying you're not forward headed. Your nose is behind your sternum. This is the opposite of tech neck. If you're on a computer a lot or a it's easy, or a laptop or a phone, it's easy to get forward head syndrome, but we're going to do the opposite. All right, this is going to be a big inhale through the nose and a big exhale through the nose. Good. So you're breathing fully. You're stretching out your primary and secondary muscles of respiration. Your diaphragm is like a big balloon. Your rib cage. Good. Breathe in and out. All right, we're going to add on a rotation. So you're going to be turning the body to the right as you pull the right arm. You're going to be turning the body to the left. Now you can also flip the hand as you turn the body so that the palm faces up. That's called supination. Imagine a cup of soup's in your hand. Now the body is rotating, which that was another way our body wants to move. Hi, sweet girl. You want to join? Hi. Keep on turning. Good job. Good job. 6 more. 5 more. I'll take love when I get it. 4 more. Hello. 3. Good job. 2. 1 more on each. Right and left. Terrific. Okay, we're going to take one of my favorite stretches. This one is the rack. Go up, 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 up. So that's a mobility exercise right there, and then back. And then up and back. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. 5, 4, 3. Good, your heart's lifting. You too, Michelle. 2. Michelle and I are getting attacked by our dogs, but we don't seem to mind. I'll give you 20 minutes to stop that. Okay, now we're going to grab a medium band. The band is going to be around your feet. And let's do a bicep curl. So I'm going to cue it verbally. You're going to lean back a little bit, and you're going to bend your elbows. Let me go back a little further. Hi, girl. Can you sit your little tush down? And bicep curl. Now, the caveat would be, if you have osteoporosis or something else going on with your back that this doesn't feel good, you could do this seated upright and just grab more band, okay? That's the way you could also do it. Otherwise, checking your neck, your gaze is probably just above your toes. That's usually a good place for your neck. What I see looks good on everyone. Take 5 more, 4 more. Now you should feel your biceps, your watermelon picking up muscles. 3, 2. Now sit up tall. I'm going to move my band a little bit. You're really tall, and you're going to pull your arms beside you. Let me get a little better view. I want you to see a couple ways, but your arms are not hitting the floor. And that's how I do it. You put your pinky leading the way, and then you can put them in the dynabands, so the elastic tubing, if that's what you have. And no matter what, you're tall, your shoulders are down the back, your arms are wide. You can feel your abdominals pull in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2. And then 1. This one is super therapeutic. Cross your rope like an X. Put your elbows beside you. Open up your forearms. Beautiful. And you're tall, nose behind the sternum. Good, breathing in and out. Good, fully breathing. 9, your elbows stay glued. 10, that's it. 11, now the forearms are parallel to the floor. They're not dipping down towards the floor. They're parallel. Better, that's it. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and I know I'm boogieing, but you're doing great, so uncross the band. Go like a letter T. Now check that your band is equal and open up. So it's like a T. Exhale, exhale. Good. All right, this one is rear deltoid. You know we love rear deltoids because they, the front deltoids get all of the attention and they get rounded forward in life because our eyes are forward and our activities are forward. So rear deltoids are critical to have the prevention of rounded shoulders, to bring them back if they have started to round. All right, 5. And notice how your feet are even active here. When you pull your toes back like that, you prevent shuffling. So if you ever see anyone shuffling, that can be a reminder, hey, I'm gonna do something for my body, which one of these exercises, pulling the toes back. Seems easy, but you can see what happens when you don't do that exercise and people shuffle. All right, girls, get rid of that for a moment. This is gonna be, let's grab a sip. We're gonna do 1 plank and 1 extension. Those are abdominals and those are back muscles, our core. So for your plank, you could be on your forearms, and a modified way is on your knees or the flesh above your knees. Now, the next level is on your toes. Okay, if you need one more level, act like you're pulling your elbows to your toes and your toes to your elbows. It's called an isometric squeeze. Otherwise, just hold your 10, 9, 8, 7, feel the abs, 6, head pulls back, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis. This is Sphinx. And to add on for the back, you can push your hands into the floor and go higher. But if it's new to you, then stay on forearms and just do the Sphinx. This is for posture. These are the back muscles. And as you know, these are some of my favorite exercises because most people get rounded forward without intervention. So this is the secret sauce. This is the exercise, something like this in this family that prevents forward head and forward upper back. It is preventable. Inhale, it is fixable. All right, now we're gonna take a child's pose. You can push your hips back, breathe in. Nice. Now I'm gonna have us stand up without using our hands. So if you can go to your shin, you can go to your foot, curl your back toes and stand up with no hands. If you have to use a hand, that's okay, it'll get better. Grab something that'll let you do biceps like this, and I would say 5 to 8, 5 pounds probably. All right, so at first, go into a supinated bicep grip. Good, I'm gonna open my feet up a little bit while I'm here. Good, 4, checking the knees, 5, good, 6, so I like that. Every day, get on the floor. That's another secret sauce they don't tell you, but I'm sharing the secret. Every day, get on the floor and do something on the floor. These are all functional youth activities. Now, if you would like to add on, you go up, turn your hands, ready, turn your abs on and push. Come down, turn your hands, and lower. But you can see that's controlled, so I'm not just flailing, turn. Now, if you need to, just do the lower half. If you need to, grab a lighter weight. This is for you. Check your joints. All my joints feel really good. Nothing hurts my joints. So just notice my body, the joints should feel good. Like ask yourself, do all my joints feel good? Good. You're your best monitor. You're your best observer. No one knows you better than you. So I'm saying the cues, and you're the one who has the most knowledge. So just check. Nothing should hurt. The muscles will feel some warmth or burning or like a good challenge, but the joints do not hurt. Good. No one knows better than you about your own body. So just observe it with love. It'll tell you all the tricks. All right, we're gonna do one more. Good, and up and out. Now we're gonna lower that down. I'm gonna have us put that on the floor. I really like that one, good. This is a functional youth. Take a foot in the air, and I'm gonna offer that the foot's on the calf or the other foot, or if you wanna join me, one-legged stability is glute medius strength. The ability to hold the one-legged stability for a minute, people who were unable to do that were, I can't remember, like 60% more likely to fall that year. So this is prevention of falling, functional youth. Good. Now this is called static balance. If you care to add on, you're going to turn your body away from your knee. This is called dynamic. We're adding a little movement. Breathe in. Breathe back to me, face me, lower down. Now that foot comes down. Good. Now the other foot, you got it. Take the foot up. I'm adding a challenge of keeping slippery socks on and slippery tights just for fun. So you push your foot in your leg and your leg pushes back a little bit. One-legged balance is critical to prevent falls. This glute medius is also critical for low back pain prevention or help if you already have low back pain. So there's usually about 5 different layers of benefits that we do the exercises for. You're doing great. Now the option could be you turn your torso away from the knee. That's dynamic. Your vestibular system is getting a challenge. Breathe in and rotate to me. And then lower that foot. Awesome. And now we're going to let the hands down. Another thing your spine likes to do every day is flexion extension. So one example I call cat-cow. So it's kind of like when you see a dog get up from a nap or a cat, they always stretch their back, don't they? So this is flexion extension. So today with me, you've done flexion extension, lateral flexion, rotation, and axial extension, which just means you're tall. So we hit those spine ways every single time we work out. Breathe in, now roll all the way up. Take one huge breath of air, one huge breath of wellness, one huge breath of love and peace, and then bring your hands to your heart. Now, if your cells were saying something to you, they would say, thank you for working me in strength and balance and for treating me so good. I'm going to treat you good today. So today I'm going to set an intention that we treat our body with loving care. We only speak words of kindness to it. It in turn will give us wisdom throughout the day for its wellness and its nourishment. With so much appreciation.